Lo aleichem kol ovrei derech, not upon you all those who pass on the way. Hine ovrei derech, perush bebeis ofanim. Now we can explain this idea of those who pass on the way in two ways. Ha'alef tekayel al ovrei be'emek habacha begehinom. The first is that it refers to those who pass in the valley of tears of Gehinom. That's the ovrei derech. Nikra ovrei derech al she'eviru derech. Why are they called those who pass in the way? Because they passed over the path. They went astray. Derech darech Hashem, the paths of Hashem. Uke'inyan ovrei ritzono, like the concept of those who go over the will of His will. She'eviru al ratzon chulu, that they went past the divine will. The Omer, and it says Shetzar Shechina Gadol Mitzaram is greater than their pain. V'atam, and the reason ki hem ein demos ishtahu meheder asagasam began eden atachton, because they have this tears that will come from the lack of understanding of the lower Garden of Eden. How much more so, and how much more so, the pain of the divine presence from the lack of the essence and being of Hashem. So when you talk about the Shekhinah not being united with the essence, that's a much greater pain than the tears from the lack of understanding of the Gan Eden Atachton. Like it says that Rachel cries for her children. Or you could say that those who pass in the way, tzaddikim, that refers to the righteous, that they pass on the way from the lower Garden of Eden to the higher Garden of Eden, and so through the pillar that goes from one Garden of Eden to the other, so not unto them, those who passed on the way. So the first explanation of lo aleichem is not unto you, because the true pain of galus is to the Shekhinah and not to those who were over the derech and sinned. And so just because they don't get the gilui of Gan Eden Atachton, and they have a tsar from this, is so lo aleichem, not into you, because the Shekhinah's pain is much better, much greater. And the lo aleichem of the tzaddikim is that they don't understand the pain of galus at all, because they're higher than the galus. Because outside, that's where the angels cry out, but not bebate gavai. And this that it says in the hidden place, and it says in the bate gavai, my soul cries, even though in the bate barai, that's where it was v'chel b'mikomo. So look for the Arizal says in Likutei Hashas, that's in the inner concept of Netzach and Hod. Avalamayla, who owes v'chel b'mikomo, but above, in the more hidden places, so it says strength and happiness is in his place. So that tzaddikim, they don't have the galus; they're higher than the galus. So in the hidden places there is crying, but that's only in b'pnimis nachzachahot. If you go even higher, from Gan Eden Atachton to Gan Eden Elyon, those tzaddikim, lo aleichem, they don't have this pain of the galus. And so forth. That's why they have to point out to them that there's a tsar going on. And look what's brought in the verse, that Hashem's ways are straightforward, and the Rebbe says that it is brought in the Biur Hazor from Chassidus. It's drawing down from the infinite light from the Kav and so forth. Those are the paths of Hashem from the Kav. Yishayim Darchei Hashem. So that's why it's called its paths, or the paths of peace, or pleasant paths. Ein Zohar Sof Parshas Mike, it's Tainu Gelyon, which is a great pleasure, a supernal pleasure. Therefore, those who pass on the way, in Megilas shum tzar ma'galos. Therefore, lo alichem, they do not have any pain from the galus because they're getting from this kav. Because they're the over derech. V'zeu lo b'vav v'alef, and that's why this lo is spelled with both a vav and an aleph. Al derech ki hu asanu v'lo anachnu b'vav v'alef, like the pasuk. Because he made us, and to him, or not us. Lo anachnu with the vav is we are to him, and lo anachnu with an aleph is we are not. So the Rebbe says on the bottom, Kihu rei Torah or Beshis Yud Aleph Daled Sham Shmos Sameches Beis Bezoar ve'yishlach Tav Kuf Ayin Hey Amud Beis Shuam Shachos Rein Sof Makaf. All right, so Loch V'chein Lo Niskenu Alilo. So too unto him are the plottings of the plans. Shem Zer Anpin Varich Anpin. That what are the alilos? Za and Anarich Shemsham Yasagasam. That from there they have their nurturance and understanding. And so it's higher than the divine presence of Malchus that is enclosed in the lower worlds. And so, okay, so the pasuk of Lo Niskenu Alilos has also both an aleph and a vav. To him or not to him are the plottings are the acts. So either it's Za, which is more direct, or Arich, which is beyond. That's why it says you have to include themselves in the plane of the pain of the Shekhinah. Look down and see, because they themselves, Lo Aleichem, they do not have this, because they have the Ovri Derech, because they're the ones who pass, and the Darchi Hashem, Darchi Noam. So I get maybe the two ways to spell lo correspond with the two concepts of the pain. So lo alichem kol derech, to you all those who pass on the way. I guess maybe that's the first parish of the Tsar. And lo alichem, and not unto you. Maybe that refers to the tzaddikim who don't have it, who don't have the Tsar.